This stream is brought to you by. Have you ever been misunderstood? A puppy in a rage monster's body? Well, we here at Trollocs Lives Matter believe there is a human inside all of us. And
they were effectively genetically engineered war tools.
TLM, because even
nightmare fuel
needs love too. And maybe a hug. Wheel of Time, you say? I have no idea. But I do love this chair. It's great. Ooh, what's that? Hey, a pine cone. Smells delightful. Let's get that out of here. Let's go. Man, my own bones are aching. I like going for a walk. Hey, that's a birdie. Look at that up there. I like birdies. Oh, what's that over there in the forest? Oh, you know what I could really go with? A tree hug. Wonderful.
Hello, hello, hello. This is Big Game James Worthy of the Los Angeles Lakers, and I've seen a lot of great teams, but I've never seen fans like this. Wheel of Time fans. Don't stop believing. You're built something special, and I'm standing with you. Let's bring it back. Hashtag save WOT. Continued success.
What the hell are you talking about? Who are you talking to?
Hey, look, it's a plane. Whoa, what's that say? Save wheel of crime? Stay woke? What? Brave a wheel of cake? Shave works? Suave wheat of cream? Shad walk? Starve weeping slime? Shorts are okay? Rave all the time? Shave the warts? I can't see. I can't see what it says. I don't understand. Somebody help. I'm lost. Help me, please. Save me. Karn! Hello. We are back. What is up? We are still dealing with at handles, unfortunately, but welcome back. Tonight we're gonna delve into some stuff. I'm not quite sure what we're in for, but myself and Will here have both been asked to take a look at this video and give our thoughts. So I figured, why not? Let's give it a shot. So what's up, Will?
Not much. Woof.
Woof, that's it? Okay. Well, I'll show you what the video is here in a minute if you don't know what we're talking about. But hello, Sherry. First in again. You're quite on a roll for that. But I see the denial is still strong in these shows. Yes. To the point where it seems like they're ignoring that it's even been canceled and just going forward with plans for further seasons.
I didn't realize, and maybe I should have, but based on like the Twitter and the Reddit like threads about this show now, nobody actually liked this show. They just liked Rosamund Pike and Sophia Canedo being lesbians.
Is that really all it was?
Best I can tell, yes.
Yeah, because I mean, at least that sort of tracks, right? I mean, because I don't know, if you're just like, hey, I want more gay people in my shows, it's like, okay, well, there's gay people all over it. So if that's why you're like standing up for the show, fine. It's definitely not because it's a good show. So if it's a political stance, then I guess that's something.
I'm not even sure it's political and not just like soft core. Like,
oh, okay. Wow, that's even worse. They're not even hot,
right?
My God, yeah. So that's a low. Wow, holy moly! I see you guys are brave enough to do the Reddit and stuff. I still can't venture in there after everything. Just trying to look at any of them. They're so crazy. I know there's some people, some actual good comments that are sneaking through, but it was such a cesspool. I sort of never went back, but
I hear it's cleaning itself up. Is that it's some people have told me that there's some actual real conversations being had, and people that say the show is crap aren't getting banned right away, which is nice.
Yeah, a little bit. I for the most part, my Wheel of Time enjoyment is just the misery of others. Going to the show every once in a while and sample the various flavors of Coke that are still around.
Yeah, right. There you go. Max, what's up? I was looking forward to Rand spending the full season locked in the box. Funny enough, me and were just saying that's probably how season 4 would have how unfolded. At least 5 episodes Rand in the box. Just he won't have a flashlight. He'll channel a little bulb, and he'll just be in there panicking like he's like it's one of those buried alive SVU episodes where Olivia's trying to find them before they run out of air, and he right, the cliche trapped in and buried alive in a grave and the timer is going episode, right? So that would be Rand for five episodes. Get me out! Oh no, I ran out of power for my light bulb. Now it's dark again. Only to be let out for his weekly or his daily whippings. Yeah. What's up, Jimmy? Yes, and Rand would be on his knees in the box the entire season. So they have him hunched over on his knees. Why not, right? What's up, Andrew? There's no way he'd be in the box the whole season. Did you watch the same Wheel of Time show, Andrew? They'd want everyone to... Oh, okay. Sorry. I want to read the whole comment. You may be right. There's no way he'd be in the box the whole season. They'd want everyone to see him kneeling. He'd be in the back of a cart or something like Logain was, because circular plot. Maybe he would have been in a tiny cage, so he had to be on his knees the whole time.
There you go.
Or maybe it was like a box with a lid that got moved up, so like they moved the stuff up so like they could see him kneeling during the day, but they didn't want him to catch cold and they closed it at night.
There you go.
Yeah, like we'll call it Val and Lucas Circus, right? Maybe that's how he ends up. He's just in the circus. Jack's early. What's up, Jack? Good to see you. Save Wheel Time. Buy more of the books. Exactly right. I've been trying to lose my handles, but they're the last thing to go. Yeah, I wish I could get rid of them too.
You've been looking good, man. Especially in the face. You trimmed down. You're on mute, my guy. Oh. Well, in the meantime, while Steve figures out his shit,
Back now?
I'm back. You're back.
You can hear me, yeah?
You're back, yeah.
Okay. I don't know what's going on with my microphone, but I just can't touch it or it freaks out apparently. So I'll be careful. But I think he's making a joke about. I'm glad you think I'm losing weight, but I think he's making fun of the @handles on the our names.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So, but yeah. So obviously you're wrong. Season 3 got so many great reviews from 5 people who watched it. That's true too. What's up, Calendar? So, yeah. So on my Discord, this popped up. What's up, Fadian? I might as well bring it up because who knows how long it's going to take for us to. No reason to beat around the bush.
Hey, Fadian.
So this popped. That's not ready. I wasn't ready. So, that's why. Is that why? I don't know. Something weird is going on. Hold on. What is going on here? No, it's working. Okay, whatever. So yeah, I wasn't ready for you to start talking yet. So, yeah. So this showed up. I didn't really want the full screen yet because I wanted to read the answers or the title. But the title is Demise Wells, The Cleansing, and Rand in a Box. What we need in future Wheel of Time seasons. So that's where the denial comes in, right? There will be no future Wheel of Time seasons. What we need in future Wheel of Time seasons is starting over.
The Wheel of Time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Wheel of Time and starting over at it number one and a fresh start. You know, it's one of those. Yes, I actually agree. We do need to save Wheel of Time. We just need to go back and start the whole thing over, and we'd be good. But this popped up. A few of you in the Discord wanted us to take a look and see what they had to say and give our commentary to it. So I figured, why not? We haven't done this in a while. We'll give it a look through and give our thoughts. So I have no idea what we're in for here. I think you have watched part of it, but I have watched none of it, and I don't know. So we'll see. It's a cartoon mole or a cartoon beauty mark piercing. I have no idea. I thought that was a stain. That's not a stain on my monitor. It's not yet. My bad.
Fabian, I think it's a cartoon person, not a cartoon mole.
Oh man, that's oof. That was. I wish I had some. They have a soundboard on here now. I wish I had some sounds. I would have hit a drum, boom, boom. I'm gonna have to get on that. Oh gosh, so real quick. If anybody, it's lesbian nerdy, so you're half right. It is homo, apparently. But so what was I? Oh gosh, what was it? Oh, Dragon Con. If anybody comes across, apparently there was a oh god, why can't I remember what they're called? There was
a panel
about what was it? Feminism and
fascism in the Wheel of Time.
That's fascism in Wheel of Time. During Dragon Con this past weekend. I was hoping that they might post it on the internet. It looks like they have not. So our only hope is that somebody recorded it on their phone and we'll put it up. I have my fingers crossed that we can potentially find that. But the show the show got a lot of things right. Oh my god, what is this, Max?
Oh no.
Maybe we should do this first.
What is it?
Max, you're still here, right? Should we do this first while people are filtering in? I'll ask Max because Max is the one that even linked this to me. So what do you think, Max? Should we go for the Reddit post first, or should we do this first?
There's a Reddit post. Perfect. Excellent.
If the Reddit post is called "The Show Got a Lot of Things Right."
Okay.
So
sure, why not?
So maybe we do that first and work our way up into Let's Be Nerdy because I have a feeling we might be. Yes, I know Fitzy has also been crazy. It's so funny that Fitzy is literally the strongest voice for Save Wheel of Time. Literally the strongest voice online trying to save Wheel of Time is Fitzy the dog. All right, so spoil well, I'll try and keep their name out of it, but too late. I don't care. Let's see here. The show got a lot of things right. What's up, Cody? I just saw you there. What's going on? This has been swimming around my head for weeks, and I need an outlet for it. I know what I'm in for here. Apologies in advance. I want to say that is interesting, being as it would have been the opposite. Even 5 months ago,
Yes.
If you were putting a post on Reddit praising the show like this, you would be held up as a symbol of good and
Yep.
right? So I do find it interesting that this guy, this person, this whatever, is looking to be just dragged through the mud for praising the show, which is a good thing. I think
Yeah.
that's an excellent thing. So Reddit is fixing itself. This contains a book. I doubt it. And show spoilers. Oh, well, I guess if they're trying to equate stuff that happens in the show to the books, it will. But after the show was canceled, I decided to start on Audible books to finish the series. Why? Okay. Anybody that watches this in the future, don't do that. It is the stupidest thing you could do. If you have watched the show and then you go, "Oh, it got canceled. I want to finish Wheel of Time." Do not start at book 6 or 5. You have missed 4 or 5 books of content because the show has done none of it.
Is that he didn't say that, did he?
That's what he said. He said, after the show was canceled, I decided to start on the audiobooks to finish the series.
Yeah, he doesn't. They don't. They're probably started with book 1. Because he says, I've recently finished book 4 and has caught up with the end of season 3.
Yeah.
So they listened to book 1 through 3.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna. Allegedly, but still, my point stands. Even if this person didn't do that, do not. If you're interested in the Wheel of Time story, start over. The TV show does no justice to the book, so you're missing the whole story. So I misunderstood. I thought he was saying I decided to start the audiobooks to finish where the TV show left off. So.
God, I can't even imagine if you started with Lords of Chaos to catch up on.
Yeah. It's a travesty. The audiobook series with Pike is not. Thank God, Victor. I did not know that. That is another victory for Wheel of Time. They have canceled Rosamund Pike's audiobooks. Is that confirmed? Do we know that 100%? She won't be ruining any more books.
I don't know, but all I gotta say, man, is your meeting with Trump and Bezos to get this thing canceled. It continues to reap benefits for us. So thank you for getting a hold of those two guys to get this thing.
It was hard work, man. But we got it done. We got it done. But that is more great news that she is not continuing. So we only have what she did. What, the first 4? Did she do Shadow Rising?
I think she did Shadow Rising. I don't.
So we only have 4 to ignore. Like, there's no reason to buy those books. Go back to the originals; they're better.
Yep.
I've recently finished book 4 and have caught up with the end of season 3. And I just gotta say, the criticism of that the show diverged too far from the source material is absolutely wild to me. Somebody is smoking serious crack.
Bro. Okay. What do you got?
How can you be watching them, and how could you be listening and watching and think this? It boggles the mind.
Yes.
The Eye of the World has real warts. Jordan's style rightfully gets praised, but it's clear that he had not yet developed an outline for the story, where the story was going. The final third of the book, in particular, is underwhelming. The pacing feels off, and the events of the Eye of the World are borderline nonsensical.
Okay.
Really?
Okay.
Let's be smart for him. Go ahead.
Let's hypothetically agree that this criticism is correct. It's not. But let's say that we agree that this is the case. By the showrunner's own admission and by unanimous consensus, episodes 7 of 8 in season 1 are just dog shit. I mean, like, so the idea that, like, oh, the final third of the book isn't good. Like, first of all, you're wrong. Shut up.
No, completely wrong. It's some of the best stuff.
Yeah, but in comparison to the show, like, what? Like, land teleports. Moraine has a tell. Rand saves the world because of Egwene's career aspirations. Like,
Lady Amelisa steals Rand's fucking moves, and then kills 3 people, and Nynaeve resurrects.
Egwene brings Nynaeve back from the dead.
Loyal dies, and the fucking Horde of Valyr is under a chair. The Green Man is assassinated. I mean, what the fuck are we talking about? Okay? Let me break it down for you, person. They go to a place. They go to and then they have to travel to the most evil place there is. There is a mystical, magical green man. He's a nature-based guy. It's called magic. He has a magic realm that he protects. That is protecting the tools that the Dragon Reborn needs to fucking win. So when the Dragon Reborn comes there, they're allowed access. And then the fucking end of the book happens. This shit is called fantasy. You're not reading fucking Game of Thrones. And there's even Game of Thrones would even do shit like that. So, like, what's so nonsensical about it? It's not hard to fucking unpack. It's really not.
Like even if we say, okay, you're supposed to be a little bit confused because your POV character is also confused.
Yes.
Once you've reached like book 3 or 4, you should know what's happening.
Yeah.
Like, even if you don't understand the hyper specifics, it is very easy to understand generalities. Like, the threads of darkness are very obviously evil power. Just because you don't know that they're the true power linked in origin to the Dark One.
That is the only thing that I could see that you might call nonsensical. And all you have to do is you stop and you go back and you read it again just to make sure you didn't misread and go, okay, this is clearly a connection to some power that they both have. And that's it. Right? It's not that. That's the only thing in all of it that I can find nonsensical, because you have the lead finds the magical realm to the source of power that he needs. The bad guys have been following him. They drop in, try and steal the power. Rand gets the power. He blows up everything to show how powerful he is. The world shakes in fear because of fucking Rand, the Dragon Reborn, is fucking reborn. And what's so hard to...
Okay, yeah. To make this super easy, think back to like first grade when you're watching Pokemon. Like, they get to the end of the episode, Jesse, James, and Meowth ambushes them. There's a fight. Pikachu electrocutes them, and Team Rocket blasts off again.
Yep.
That is fundamentally what happened at the end of the Eye of the World. It's not that tough, bro.
It's not that fucking tough. I love it. Eye World has a few missteps, so let's make our own version that is completely horrible.
Egwene's career aspirations.
Jordan did extensive research on Howard before he wrote 4 through 5 Conan novels that are the best in the modern era. And this cheese dick star SJW tards think that this and these cheese dick SJW tards talk this shit about his not having an outline. Yeah, that. Yeah, Robert Jordan didn't have an outline, sure.
We know from interviews that the show was filming this without a script.
Yeah, it's true. It's absolutely true. I didn't even think about that.
Oh my!
Here we go. Yeah, well, this seems to be just starting. The Eye of the World. Okay.
Oh my God.
2 of the main female characters, which aren't the focus and shouldn't matter at this point, but let's. 2 of the main female characters in the saga, Egwene and Nynaeve, are badly under. No, they're not. They're not supposed to be overdeveloped yet because they're not important yet. The focus is, oh my God, the focus is the main characters. Like, the Eye of the World is building up your main character in the world. So the fact that Egwene and Nynaeve aren't giving it a little bit of finger banging doesn't mean that it's wrong. It means he made a choice on who to develop in his first book.
God, I probably wouldn't have finished this series if they decided to develop Egwene and Nynaeve.
I mean, this is somebody that is look, they're obviously pro women in front, right? And like the fact that they changed everything in the show to be what does this have? What I don't just in these two, I don't understand how this what does it say? The criticism that the show diverges too far from the source material. Okay, so whatever you're saying here has nothing to do with that. The two main female characters, Egwene and Nynaeve, are so badly underdeveloped in Eye of the World. Well, they're so badly overdeveloped actually, that's not even true. But they're put on screen too long, that's for sure. They're given way too much screen time in season one, that makes it a divergence from the source material by your own words.
What I also don't get about this is there is so much Nynaeve and Egwene characterization in the Eye of the World. It's just not like explicitly explained to you like you're a retard. Like, you know pretty much everything you need to know about Nynaeve by her and Lan playing hide the pony.
Yep.
In like the one scene where she catches up with Lan and Moraine. Like,
yep. Oh, Max hits it here perfect. So we made Rand completely undeveloped in the first season, right? So the show decides to overdevelop to be, well, I shouldn't say be, but not less important side characters. And Rand, it gets hurt in the process. RJ addresses this in subsequent books. Yeah, because that's how writers write. Hello. Yeah, they choose the characters that they want to focus on. It's clear who the main character is. It's not Nynaeve and Egwene. That's also the problem the show has. It wants the main character to be Egwene or Nynaeve at times. So, but whatever. This is an example of where the show made intelligent change from the source material. Since these are characters that we are supposed to care about and who are expected to play important roles.
dude, this feels like ChatGPT. No, it doesn't. This is just stupid.
That's just such a ridiculous statement.
The idea of limited resources, like, guys, you have 8 hours of screen time. Every minute that is not spent with Rand, you should have to justify in writing to your VP. Like,
yeah. Especially if you're going to cut it down so much. You say you don't have time for this, that, and the other. Then you need to spend more time with Rand. He's the character you need to be developing.
Yep.
He's the main character. So, and then everybody around him should get some sort of development because they're around him. Instead, we have, the super tracker Nynaeve, who's a whore and can tell people's tells. And what Egwene, I don't know how developed is Egwene in the fucking show in season 1. Not very. She had her one scene that where she got trained by Moraine, and then that's really it. And then she, until she does the rising from the dead. After Nynaeve gets killed. I forgot about that.
I guess the thing that I find the craziest about this is if you were to ask me, what do you remember about Egwene from season 1? The number one thing I remember from Egwene in season 1 is the love triangle scene.
Yeah.
Like that is the thing that in my mind sticks out the most about that character. Like, even like escaping from the White Cloaks, all I could think about was like, wow, you didn't even let Perrin rescue her. You had her rescue herself.
Well, and that's that's the problem with this whole statement. If you actually did what you say they did, like this is a person saying they didn't diverge that far from the books. Well, you're wrong, because also if they actually did what was in the books, Egwene and Nynaeve would have had plenty of development because they have their important roles to play in the Eye of the World. So, you have the whole storyline with Egwene and Perrin together, but we don't get that, or at least not enough of it, because, you decide to completely fucking change it. So, so you didn't get anything that develops Egwene. Or Nynaeve, or Nynaeve pretends to care about the boys, but then she forgets and hangs out in Tarvalin.
I just started reading that third bullet point. No,
What's that?
I said I just started reading that third bullet point, and now
Here we go. I got you.
I'm
Okay,
losing faith in humanity.
here we go. So while season 1 is overall pretty meh. So now that's funny. Season 1 went from an epic gem and perfect to now it's meh. I love how we've now got here to season 1 is full on meh to the show Defenders. That's awesome.
Dude,
all right, go ahead.
I remember when saying season 1 was meh was a felony that would get you banned.
Yes. Well, that's just saying that's what got the White Cloaks Reddit fucking got it dumped, because that's what everybody was saying. It was meh and terrible.
Yep. Many of the changes to the plot from the source material are improvements. The writers more clearly define the significance of the Eye of the World, why the characters need to go there, and craft a payoff that better aligns with the direction of the saga. It's not perfect, but I think the show's direction here is the better version. Having Egwene and Nynaeve assist the Aes Sedai in the Trolloc lightning battle is likewise an improvement.
Oh my fucking... Sorry, go ahead.
It helps further their character development and helps establish their unusual strength in the One Power. From a storytelling perspective, not just a made-for-TV perspective, I think those are improvements to the story.
You are...
All right, homeboy. First of all... Oh my God!
Go ahead.
Right.
Go.
First
go.
of all,
You go. What fucking? How does it? Go ahead. You go first. Go.
How does participating in the Trolloc lightning battle help further develop their character? In no way does this develop their character. They literally just stand there and get used as a battery for Amalisa.
They're literally mono batteries. Yeah.
They could have literally been replaced with a statue that had One Power batteries in it.
Or with a fat bitch that gets harpooned in season 3. Oh, my bad.
Right. And nothing would have changed. There was not a single character moment to be had, unless you would like to count, what is it? I forget which of the dumb bitches tells the other that to be a woman is to be always alone and never alone, which still doesn't make any sense. So no, there was no character development here at all.
Well,
second of all,
yeah, go.
Speaking of character development, how ass is Moraine for coming up with Operation Yeet the Dragon Reborn at the Dark One and pray like hell it works?
Yeah, right? Exactly. Yeah, it's like, oh, you're the dragon. All right, let's go.
Yeah,
it's like,
get him, buddy.
What's the plan? Well, I have this fucking thing. Take it. And it's like, well, just fucking blow him up or something. You're the Dragon Reborn. Just like do your Dragon Reborn shit.
Yes. Also, and I cannot emphasize this enough. They lost at the Eye of the World. Like that, Ishii tricked them into freeing him.
Yes, they lost. Exactly.
Like,
go ahead.
I cannot emphasize this enough. That no, like even their motivation for going to the Eye of the World. Siuan tells Moraine that she has been having dreams about the Eye of the World, even though 2 episodes earlier, Moraine is like, dude, don't listen to dreams. Dreams are controlled by the Dark One. And then 2 episodes later, Siuan's like, I had a dream. She's like, cool, you and Martin Luther King. Let's go, baby. Let's go fight the Dark One. With this fucktard that has, as far as I know, never channeled. What are we Shut up, Redditor.
they made Beverly Hills made Wheel of Time Beverly Hills 90210. They absolutely did. But there were hotter girls than 90210 by far. Like the hotness of that show was like on another level. But let's just hold on. Let's first go back because we're gonna go back to the beginning of this several times. Because the show, the criticisms that the show diverged too far from the source material is absolutely wild to me. Oh, really? The girl having Egwene and Nynaeve assist the Aes Sedai in the Trolloc Lightning was likewise an improvement. Yeah, they didn't diverge at all from the source material, right? Like, it's wild that they completely changed the epic fucking conclusion to the Eye of the World to the fact that Rand doesn't fight anybody, the Green Man doesn't exist, the Horn of Valir is under a fucking chair, Loyal, fucking Uno, and Ingtar all die and then get recast and say, "Oops, those are different characters." Bothamal and Agnor, don't worry, they don't exist. The pool of Sidene that Rand fucking uses to juice up, gone. Dragon Banner, no, don't worry about that thing. We're never going to use one of those. Man, what an improvement! I mean, it's like how do you make those? How do you make this statement up here, and then just spit out these 3 points?
Insanity.
It's insane. Lanfear. Oh my god, Max, how do you find this shit? Lanfear's obsession with LTT Rand is underdeveloped. This motherfucker, who, like, what, man? This motherfucker's written so many great books that I'd love to know what books he's read that sold millions and millions of copies. Also, there's a reason, because we're building. Like, everything can't happen all at fucking once. It's very obvious by the time Robert Jordan wants you to realize how obsessed Lanfear is with Rand, that she's obsessed with Rand.
I'm absolutely dumbfounded.
You know that moment.
The
moment where Rand fully rejects her, and then Moraine and her wrestle through the doorway to their ultimate death. Everybody thinks. Remember how that builds up to her fucking freaking out because she was finally shunned and she was in denial about it and couldn't believe that she wouldn't choose her. Wow, that all should have happened in the Great Hunt, Alex.
Let's talk about what we know about Rand, Lanfear, and Lews Therin in the Great Hunt. Okay, if you are not retarded, you caught based on the flashes of white in the windows that Rand is seeing that Lanfear is stalking him.
Yes.
So,
hardcore.
Okay, so you get that. Then, all of a sudden, Rand is sleeping by a portal stone, doesn't channel, but somehow gets pulled into the portal stone world that Lanfear just happens to be in.
Ooh,
Do we think for a moment that this was pure coincidence, or maybe, possibly and potentially, that Lanfear pulled the party into the other world to be with him, to set themselves up with him? And we then see Lanfear trying to control and guide and create Lews Therin out of Rand repeatedly, including telling him things like, you will grow into power, you will be great, we will rule the world together. Like, I don't know how much more obvious Lanfear's obsession with Rand LTT could have possibly been. Like,
pushing him to claim the horn and claim greatness. Like, every conversation they have is like, you should take the horn. It's yours, right?
Yeah, strong evidence even that she is using compulsion on him to make him like her. Like,
I know that's a debate, but I think it's absolutely mild compulsion just because every time she's around him, Rand feels all giggly and like, man, I want to jump on that right now, and he has to fucking push it away. Yeah, underdeveloped though, because they didn't just start fucking. I think
literally, I can only assume that
it's now we've only read a few words into this next paragraph. Is this where they're going to say the fact that Rand and her are boning on a night by night basis to pay the rent is another better deviation from the books? Let's see. Rand is underdeveloped in The Great Hunt, and I don't mind that the show chose to expand her interactions and relationships with Rand. Expand. How do they choose to expand it? Because it's actually they did the opposite. Their relationship is worse and more meaningless in the show because all it is she's the landlady, Rand's fucking her for rent. That's their relationship.
Thanks everybody for joining us. Cyan, Uriel, and then Demotep and Gadfly.
Wait, what happened? Oh, you guys.
Oh, you got new people in the chat.
Oh, I thought you said bye. Sorry.
No.
What's up, Nick? Good to see you, Nick. This article is 100% my favorite character to get the most screen time. True. What's up? That is Uriel. I didn't see you. Good pickup. Thanks, Will. Nick, good to see you. Andrew, it's hard. God, I fucking hate the ad handles. God damn it. Continue the story. Let's see here. So even by the end of book 4, we have not seen a ton of Lanfear, and I think the show helps underscore her importance in the story. No. I think the show helps underscore her importance to the story through the expanded role in Carrion. You mean slaughtering the Carrion people?
I'm going to say I cannot wait for this person to finish Fires of Heaven so that we can find out what a not expanded role in the story.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. I've wondered here if RJ is using Lanfear only to later determine her central importance to the story, because the show has to operate in a more linear fashion and is already telling a shorter, tighter version of the saga. It makes sense to me that they have spent time further developing the character. No, you know why it doesn't? Because she dies. Or she, well, maybe not dies, but she's removed from the story for a large chunk of it. Shut up. Stop saying things you know nothing about.
Right.
Along the same lines, the entire Portal Stone subplot in the book seems kind of dumb.
Did this bitch seriously just say that this isn't flicker, right?
This is a stupid person. Yes, this is a stupid person. They called the Portal Stones dumb. Well, obviously it's because critical thinking isn't part of this person's, what this person does, right? They didn't apply the, well, fuck. How did that happen?
Yes. So so functionally, what happened is we replaced the Portal Stones with Kyria. We replaced the Portal Stones, some of the coolest like world building stuff in the
visuals
series,
too, yeah,
and replaced it with Rand working at the Nut House, killing one of his coworkers to get a promotion at work, so that he can talk to a stilled Logain who doesn't help him until episode 7, and his only advice is seize the power.
That and fucking
of which you then walked back in season 3.
Right, and then fucking your landlady for rent. And then you meet Sword God Errol, who is a crazy man from Ilion, in the Nut House, who teaches you sword forms in the Nut House. So yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, the Portal Stones are dumb according to this person, because they can't figure out that you're supposed to think about Why is this beautiful woman here? What is this beautiful woman doing to Rand? Why does Rand feel this way about it? You're supposed to start thinking about, what is actually happening here, right? You have to look behind the veil and see, use some critical thought, right? It's like, no, we can't do that. It's stupid.
Yep.
Unbelievable. Yeah, getting another view of how the world could be if Rand loses. Nah, fuck that. I don't want any of that.
Mm-hmm.
We need more fucking in houses.
Yep.
Let's see here. So, and that's Lanfear does not have a central importance to the story. There you go. You lose.
The battle at Falme.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, sorry.
All the same lines. The entire Portal Stone plot is dumb. Dumb, and the direction the show takes establishes Lanfear as doing more string pulling and trying to help Rand carry out. So you don't even know the story, so you're an idiot.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Which are you talking about? The next part? Are you talking about the Falme part? Did you read ahead?
No, the Lanfear doing more string pulling.
Yeah.
In the show.
Yeah.
Shit, you dumb bitch.
Well, you gotta remember,
illiterate slut.
Exactly. This is a retard. Retards shouldn't be allowed to. Apparently I'm using the hard R. No, I'm kidding. Haha, that's funny. Apparently this person can't read or like I said, can't use critical thinking because that's what the whole Portal Stone section is about. Her pulling Rand's strings. She has masterfully got Rand alone and is manipulating him into falling in love with her. That's the whole fucking scene, and you missed it because you just want to see him bang bang in a shack with Rand. You just want to see the bang bang. So oopsie, use your brain. Or you know what? Better yet, read half a book and then find one of these YouTubers out here that has broke down every section of the book and listen to them tell you what the book is about. That way, maybe you can figure it out because you've lost the plot here. And I still don't know how any of this applies well to this. The criticism that the show diverges too far from the source material is absolutely wild to me. Has anything in this post made anybody think that the show is not diverged a mile away, even from what this person is writing about it?
No, the only thing I conclude is what they're saying is the criticism that the show diverged too far from the books is crazy because the books are actually bad and this was good.
Well, right. That's what I was going to say.
That seems to be the argument, which is
exactly. This person is just saying, I like the changes, so it's crazy that you don't like them.
Mm-hmm.
Sam 8000, who is Killer Mul Ones. We're gonna still call you Sam because I know it's you. Fuck this show. Matt is my favorite character. Thank you, Sam, as always.
Fuck this show. Matt is my favorite character.
Fuck yes, that's right. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. Cyan Lanfear was not a major character. She had a piece to play, but she's not a major character. Probably C tier. Maybe B.
Nah, if you're gonna say Rand is the only A, then clearly C.
Yeah, I don't know that I'd say Rand's the only. Yeah, I would say Rand is S, and then you got A tier and then B tier. But that's basically the same thing as saying ABC, right? You're just adding a letter, right? So, but I would say that that's because you have Rand is his own tier, and then you have Matt, Perrin. I'd almost give Pat their own Perrin and Matt their own sub tier below Rand, but and even Egwene and even maybe Elaine could share a tier with Perrin and Matt, but I'd almost give them their own tier too, but that's me. So let's see here. All right. So we've confirmed 100% that this person does not use critical thinking and is probably slow.
Very slow.
Yeah, some of the coolest stuff in the books is dumb, according to this person. So, the battle at Falme. particularly Rand's battle with Balsamon, is again poorly written.
Bro.
This
Okay.
person is saying, what a fucking arrogant prick to say something like that. You are saying Robert Jordan. Go ahead. Go.
If you were to say that you have to pick 10 chapters of any book in this series, hey Mags, if you were to pick 10 chapters of any book in this series that are like the best 10 chapters, like the end of The Great Hunt is probably what you would pick, right? Like
the end of The Great Hunt is so fucking good. It puts people that like The Great Hunt as a whole book is great. The ending of The Great Hunt is what pushes that from somebody's like maybe top 5 to 1, or if it wasn't in the top 5, pushes it into the top 5. The Fall Maze stuff is so good, it pushes The Great Hunt to the top of the series for everybody because it's so good.
Yep.
And to say something as idiotic as the battle at Fall Maze is poorly written, it's like, wow, you are definitely on an island by yourself, my dude. Even Brian, who doesn't like the series, likes fucking The Great Hunt.
Mhm.
And in particular, the battle at Fall May. Well, I shouldn't say he doesn't like the series. He's been critical of it. It's not his favorite. But The Great Hunt is his favorite book. And Fall May is some of the best stuff written.
Yep.
So that's somebody that's critical of the book right now, who says the exact opposite of you, whose opinion I trust more because, well, he's actually spending the time reading it instead of going, it diverges, but it's not really diverging. Like, what are they trying to say? Like, that's nothing in this post is applying to what they said it was going to. Right? Like,
yep. 100%. 100%.
It is poorly written, and it feels like another example of RJ having a rushed, half-baked.
Dude.
The arrogance on this person is fucking just staggering.
See,
wow.
I can see having negative like opinions about certain sections of these books, but like, what I don't understand is this taste profile. I don't understand the person who's like, what one cannot, or the Ingtar's sacrifice. If Ingtar's sacrifice had been like the show, that would have been better. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah,
stop it.
Yeah, it's nutso. Like, I don't understand. Like, I quite frankly, I don't. It's poorly written. Like, you have a set of stones on you just coming in here and saying, going into any Wheel of Time space at all and saying that Robert Jordan poorly wrote something.
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't really mind criticism of that. I mean, I think we all kind of have our issues with Crossroads of Twilight.
Yeah.
To have it about The Great Hunt blows my mind. But the part that, again, I think if RJ had written the Battle of Foam like this, it would have been an improvement. And I just want to ask, so if we had replaced Rand sword fighting Turok with Indiana Jones, you think that would be better? You think the Tomahawk missile catapults would have been better? Like, you think Matt stabbing Rand with the Shatter Logan dagger tied to a bedpost?
Well,
you think Egwene basically soloing Ishii would have been better? Like, this is such an insane statement.
Well, and then because Rand being proclaimed the dragon because Lanfear told Moraine to do the dragon banner for Rand. It's not a banner; it's just an actual fire. I would love to know the weaves for that dragon banner. Where did she learn that?
Right.
Where did she learn the dragon banner weave from? Is that an ancient weave she found in a book, or did another foretelling whisper her how to make that weave? It's preposterous. It's crazy. half-baked culmination of the book. Also, another example of the book focusing too. Rand is the main fucking character, you motherfucking idiot. Holy shit. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Another example of the books focusing too much on Rand. The story is about Rand.
Okay.
What the fuck are you talking about?
This, like, whenever somebody says the story focuses too much on Rand, I always want to ask, like, okay, we get that in this metaphor, and I'm sorry, I've had a few too many beers. In this,
No, you're good, dude.
in this allegory, Rand is Jesus. You are functionally reading the Bible of Randland. Like, can you imagine if you read the Bible and you were like, spending a little too much time on this Jesus guy. I really wonder what Simon is up to right now.
Yeah. Focusing too much on Rand, the main character, the Dragon Reborn, who is fighting against the Dark One for the sake of the world. What else should he be focused on? Exactly. Thank you, Gadfly. I wonder how many millions of copies of his own book this Redditor has sold that gives her the grounds to be so critically highly successful and acclaimed fantasy writer. Good call. Yes. Yeah. Well, I'm getting. This is such a stupid. This post is stupid. What like the fact that they're just like openly like saying that fucking Robert Jordan can't write. Like, that's basically what they're saying. It's fucking crazy. I'd argue the same for oh, sorry, I missed something there. Let's see here. I would suspect this person is trying to troll more than be. I don't think so, man.
No.
I wish it was the case, but this is coming off as very serious. To me, anyways.
You got a fun
yeah.
book.
The book needs to focus more on random gay orders. Yeah, true. Nick demoted for $5, and Harry Potter focused too much on Harry Potter. Yeah, we should have got more of fuck, I forgot the fucking the pottery the I was gonna say the fucking herbologist teacher's name, but
Professor
whatever.
Sprout.
Sprout, yeah, we need more Professor Sprout. That's what we needed, yeah. God damn it, yeah. We need more Cho Chang or whatever her name.
I can't. I wish this was trolling. I truly do. It's
It's crazy.
This is an above average post on the Watch Show Reddit.
This is a show defender who it just doesn't understand what the actual book is. How can you? Because they watched the show first, and now they're coming into reading the book to try and make a point that the show is fine, and it's like you're retarded. The show should have been about Rand. Not everything you're saying about how the book was focused on Rand and the show wasn't. Those are things that are wrong with the show, because the show loses track of who their main character is and what they're supposed to be doing.
Yep, 100%.
So you're making case for what is wrong with the show. In that sense, you're doing a great job.
Oh my god, I accidentally read the next point.
At the expense of the main character, of the expense of other main characters. There is only one main character. His name is Rand al'Thor. He is the Dragon Reborn. There are side characters that are of great importance.
Give me a second, man.
Yeah, man. There is only one main. Rand is the main. There are B tier. There are side characters of great importance, like I said, Matt, Perrin, all that, and side character probably doesn't do them justice. Secondary doesn't do it justice either. But there are also characters of great importance in their own respect. But Rand is the only main character. He is the main. Period. At the expense of other main characters and their lack of significant role in major events. I'm pretty sure Matt did this thing called blowing the horn of Valyr, and he summon the heroes of the Horn to a big fight. But you know, main character, major character, secondary side. Okay, I think that's a good way to put it. Absolutely. Lack of significant role in major events. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Matt saved Falme by blowing the Horn of Valyr, but just Perrin's back and forth with the White Cloaks. Perrin becoming White Cloak assassin number 1 by the end because of a jealous White Cloak. Yeah, that's there's no story being built there. Whatever. Again, I think if RJ had written the Battle of Falme like this, it would have been an improvement. You are fucking high. What a fucking dumbass piece of shit. There's no other way to put it. Anybody that thinks the fucking TV version of Falme is better is fucking a dumb fuck that can't understand English. Period. Having Balsamol killed here and not at the stone also makes perfect sense considering the direction season 3, which alters Rand's timeline and book. You're I'm not even gonna fuck it. You're an idiot. Having Egwene kill him too, by the way. I'm sure that's what really made you happy, was that your favorite character, Egwene, got to kill Ishmael or played the big part in it. She did most of the fighting and Rand just stabby her. That's I'm sure you're fine with that. Skipping Tyr entirely makes sense. Well, book 3 and 4 are the same thing, right? So who cares, right? It's implied in book 4 that Asmodine is the one responsible for giving Couladin the false dragon tattoos. Wow, somebody actually read a few things. But AFA, what the fuck does that mean? But AFAIK, what does that mean? What acronym is that? Oh, as far as I know, okay. So who cares? While cutting Asmodine entirely may have been an oversight by the showrunners. Having Lanfear do this further establishes how she is attempting to push. No, it doesn't. You're a fucking idiot. Having Lanfear do this establishes how she is attempting to push Rand down the path of her choosing. Rand experiences more overt pressure from different interests. I guess the writer of this also totally lost track that Asmodine is a gift from Lanfear to Rand to train him how to become adept at the One Power. What's up? Welcome back.
No, yeah, I'm sorry. You scrolled down and it was I started staring into the void again, and the void started staring back at me.
It makes so much sense to have Lanfear put the golden dragons on him, doesn't it?
I guess.
Man, that's so close to the books too, right?
Yeah. This is Randy.
It's
before that Asmodine is the one responsible for giving Couladin the false dragon tattoos, but as far as I know, never explicitly stated. Well, cutting Asmodine entirely may have been an oversight by the show writers. I love that with the word oversight. Like, yeah, an oversight is when you're inspecting something or like when you're building something. Like, that is not the right word.
It's not. It's not the right word at all. Not even close. A mistake. Maybe the word you're looking for is mistake
Colossal fuck up.
fuck up. That's
It's
a good
the
one, too.
phrase you're looking for.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Rand experiences more overt pressure from different interests to go in different directions. The highlight of this internal struggle to forge his own path, although neither book nor show do enough to drive this home.
Bro.
Dude, this person is a fucking idiot.
Rand literally makes Moraine swear to listen to him because she will not stop trying to manipulate him.
Yep.
Like, Lanfear, my God.
Lanfear. Yeah, like what? Like he's basically told her to get the fuck away from her. He's gonna kill her. Stay the fuck away from me, Lanfear. Like, hello. Like, by the time, by the time he's done with this shit, he's got. This is again why not going to Tyr and doing all the development for Rand there is a mistake, because by the time you're leaving Rhuidean, Rand is starting to become stone. He's making his transformation from a butterfly to stone, which then leads to steel, then to Gwyndor. He's starting to become harder because he has to, because that's what the world needs. At least that's what he's convincing himself. You're skipping all that development because you want to see Lanfear and you want to see Egwene be more developed, and you want, like, fuck you. It's not better. In your fantasy bullshit head, it's better. Fuck off.
Did you point out that the book that she liked the least, book 3, is the one that does the things she's constantly asking for?
Yeah.
It focuses less on Rand.
Yeah.
It focuses more. Okay, because
I didn't point it out, but I'm agreeing with you. Yes.
When I read book 3 is the worst, I'm like, book 3 is what you asked for, you dumb bitch.
Yeah, book 3 is the book with Rand not in it for barely any of it. I thought that's what you wanted. No? Well, whatever. Oh, God. Wait, highlights this internal struggle to forge those path. Although neither book nor show did enough to drive this home, this is an important part of Rand's character development from farm boy into... What is?
The various women trying to manipulate him into doing shit. Fadion, yes, you are 100%
Fucking
correct.
women being nagging bitches.
This person has blue hair and a nose ring.
Fuck yeah. 100%.
Oh my God.
Lanfear does it in the show because the show needs it to be done. 100% right.
I'm genuinely fascinated by why they had her do that in the show.
Yeah. She's like, I don't like Rand, so let's fucking, here's some dragons. It's like, okay, fine. I would say that what piece. Okay, here we go. I would say that what pieces the show does replicate from the book, 0. Okay, and I think it's more than people give credit for. Are very close to what? I would say that what pieces the show does replicate from the books, and I think it's more than people give it credit for, are very close to the source material. In many cases, are you going to give some? The lines in the show are lifted verbatim from the books. Are you going to give any? Overall, the show does a good enough job following the source material while trying to improve on certain elements of the book. Honestly, need improvement. Are you going to give any examples when you're lying?
Fadion, you are correct that this person has blue hair and a nose ring. This person also has a mental disability.
Too many lobotomies. Those things, that shit doesn't grow back.
The sentence, I would say that what pieces the show does replicate from the books, and I think it's more than people give it credit for, are very close to the source material, is genuine brain damage.
Yep.
What the show replicates from the books is very close to the source material. Obviously, what it takes from the books has to be close to the source material. If it wasn't close to the source material, it wouldn't have replicated the book. What are you talking about? Like, this person can't fucking read.
Oh my! But then you make this bullet point. This is supposed to be the bullet point that is what your title is about. You should no references, not a line they did from the book, not a scene they did from the book, nothing. You didn't cite what they've done. They do pretty good. Where's your evidence?
In many cases, the lines in the show are lifted verbatim from the books.
They didn't even do the softball. They didn't even do. Sorry, go.
You know the line that jumps out to me that is very clearly from the books is obviously "face it on your feet."
Well, that and duty's heavier than a mountain.
Yes, to be a man is to above all things face it on your feet. Like,
yeah, and then get on your knees. Yeah,
went from is obviously just completely bound, but also is completely subverted. It is a hissed bitterance between, if not strangers, then outright enemies, versus outstanding advice to a young man from his mentor. Like, what are we doing here? Like, even the things that they took verbatim are still different in context.
Yes. Absolutely.
Or Lan breaking up with Nynaeve after railing her. Like,
thanks for the ass, babe. Go track somebody else.
Yeah. I'm gonna be really sad when you get married, but
but I got to tap that ass. That's all that matters.
I got shit to do.
I gotta go fuck some guys. We're warders. That's what we do now. Apparently, we're guy fuckers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go join a throuple. What's up, Mule? Thank you for trying to murder my friends. That sounds like a song. Thank you for trying to murder my friends. But like how they didn't even do the softball, like the easy one, the Roydion reference of Rand being in Roydion. You didn't even cite that is book accurate. You didn't cite anything.
Yep.
So what the fuck? You didn't even put the two instant fucking lines we know are from the book. You didn't cite those, even though you're completely right. Yeah, they're in there, but the context is fucked because Rand immediately gets on his knees, and the other one is told from the guy that's supposed to be saying it, is told to him. So you're not even doing the easy work.
Yeah.
That isn't to say the show changes were all good. They do a real disservice to Matt. Whatever. I'm so tired of the easy, like, oh, Matt was like, I'm so tired of that shit too. It's like, yeah, you're just gonna say that because there is no defending it. Hold on. There is a disservice to Matt from the outset and set him up for more of a tragic character than how he appears in the books. What's up?
You need to skip 2 sentences.
I do, or
yes,
right now,
starting with book parent. Read the sentence starting with book parent.
Read the sentence reading with book parent. Book parent lacks depth at the end of book. But God, this fucking asshole. Like, book parent lacks depth at the end of book 4, and I think the show was right to try and give him more depth. But giving him a wife who dies at the outset does not accomplish that. And like Matt, sets him up for sort of a tragic character in the show who's mostly just sad a lot.
I cannot fathom typing the sentence, book parent lacks depth at the end of book 4. What possible definition of character depth is there? Like, I
don't know. I don't know whether every character should be the main character. Well, that's all. This person, you have every character that is a part of the story needs to be told equally. So, you can't focus on Rand. You have to focus on everybody. Equal words, equal sentences. It's like, what the fuck? Like, no, that's not how it works. Perrin gets a ton of development in the book you hate, The Dragon Reborn.
Right.
You can argue that The Dragon Reborn is Perrin's book.
Yep.
Wait, well, I would argue that even though he wasn't there, Dragon Reborn is still Rand's book, but that's me. Oh, sorry. Oh my goodness gracious. So wait, did I read the whole thing? Yeah. Obviously, this is not an exhaustive list of differences between the show and books, but I think these examples highlight how showrunner and writers sought to be successful and improve on the source material. It didn't need to. I think it got a lot more right than it did wrong. That's not what you said up top. Now that you got to the end of your fucking bullshit list, you've changed. You've moved the goalposts.
The thesis has changed. Always the mark of an excellent essay.
Yep, especially in season 2 and 3. And for the life of me, I can't figure out why people are so butthurt by the show. Because you're a fucking idiot and didn't read the book. Like, look, you're not really supposed to say this, but you're not reading the book right, you fucking moron. You must have skipped half the fucking chapters because you have no idea. You didn't absorb any of it. Like, this is a person that read the series. That didn't absorb a word of what was being read. They didn't absorb any of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Don't always stick the butthurt about the show changes. The books themselves don't always stick the landing. There's nothing wrong with an adaptation of a story identifying its weak points and trying to prove it. It never does that, by the way. So what the fuck are you talking about? Here we go with the... Oh, God. Eye of the World was a struggle for... Well, then get the fuck out of here. I don't remember Eye of the World being... Because it wasn't boring. Is this just going to be a bunch of people...
I don't know.
There we go. There we go. I disagree with almost all of this. Not going to say Eye of the World is perfect, but in terms of what we should be the easiest to adapt, it's that one. The show added numerous nonsensical bad things. I'm not even going to talk about Perrin. Mat is terrible in the show, and they do his family dirty. Nynaeve's development is largely her falling into bed with Lan right away, something she would not do. So far, so good. When Egwene is questioned by the White Cloaks, they are so sure she's an Aes Sedai, they torture her, torture who they believe is her warder. If she was what they believed her to be, she would be justified. She would be justified in killing everyone, and they'd be nothing they could do to stop her. And I don't agree with this, except for the fact that they're interrogating. She shouldn't know how to channel at all right now. Rand chooses not to turn to the dark side and join who he believes is the Dark One, basically Satan, because Egwene wouldn't want him to. That's it. Not because it would be a horrible and evil, absolutely horrible choice. There's You have only read to book 4 and complaining about things explained later in the series. I don't think that's they're complaining about shit that they don't understand because they fucking want the characters they liked from the show to be developed more. That's it's like, I like Lanfear in the show, so they should develop her more in the books. My dude, you've done this backwards. So you're expecting, you like Lanfear in the show, so you want to see more of her in the books. Well, I'm sorry that the show fucked it up so bad for you, because the opposite is true. Lanfear is not that fucking important. She has an importance, but sorry you fucking fell in love with her in the shitty show.
Yeah.
Right?
Lanfear serves a thematic purpose. She is in many ways a life lesson on the kind of woman who looks amazing from a distance, and then you realize up close is an absolute lunatic, and you should in no way go near this person. Like, that is Lanfear's most important role in this book, is that theme. Like, once you've hit that theme home, you're basically done with her. Like, she still hangs around, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if everyone's the main character, no one is. Exactly. Did they read it? Yeah, right. Even after killing his fucking wife. Yeah, it's just like I don't know what they think character depth is, but they're fucking retarded. Like, I haven't seen, like, that's such a stupid post. It's ridiculous. And it's like, oh, they didn't get much, like, they didn't diverge that much. Everything you listed was huge divergences. So what is it you're actually saying? What you're saying is you liked what they changed, not that, like, you're like, what are you saying? You're saying it's closer to the books than we give credit for. No, it's not. You just proved it's not.
Yep.
The fuck are you talking about?
Yep.
Real quick though. So apparently these are Fitzy's best. We have 50's best work here of late. Let's see. Let's see here. 129 likes. My God, Fitzy. Fitzy is getting a following. I'm telling you. Fitzy's gonna save Wheel of Time. Sorry, go ahead.
Fitzy, you animal.
This scene was just incredible. You learn so much about Moraine's background and the toll her year-long search for Rand took on her. And
it, man.
What's that?
We can't see it.
Oh, it didn't come up? What happened?
No.
There, that better? Yeah, there we go. That was weird. This scene was just incredible. You learn so much about Moraine's background and the toll her long years for Rand took on her and her family. She had to miss her father's funeral, and now her little sister has the better of her. Incredible.
You've seen Community, right?
Parts of it. I haven't seen it all the way through, no, but I've seen parts. So
there's a scene in Community where one of the episodes is they get in trouble because they made the school flag a butt.
Okay.
And at the end, we find out that the only reason they got in trouble was because Jeff got mad that the dean didn't realize they were making fun of him. Like, he broke. He was like, "Why don't you get it? It's very obviously a butt." That's how I feel when I read these tweets. Like,
it's crazy, right? They don't get that they're just being fucking, like, they're being dunked on every which way, right? Like, yes. Looking back at this promotional photo, tell me this isn't how you always manage the Wheel of Time to look. Powerful, diverse, with Moraine front and center. Like, how do you read that and not know that it's a fucking troll? It's 275 likes. Like, look at all the reposts. There you go, Salty. We would have been so much better off if you were a girl. There you go, Salty, chiming in. 300 my God, dude. Fitzy has figured it out. The first season finale doesn't get the respect it deserves. Improvements to the book are everywhere, but especially in the battle at Tarwin's Gap. He book cloaks at least Egwene and Nynaeve's do something now. Do something now. 6,000, over 7,000 views, 331 likes.
Yeah, so according to Cody, the Brazilians just absolutely love him. And in fairness, I can see how if you don't speak English, this might not look that different from this guy. Yeah, don't click on that guy's profile. Yes, they're got some great takes, but occasionally, nope.
I clicked it off.
Oh, okay. I would just say they Occasionally in that guy's profile, there's some strong language and some spicy takes.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't
Okay.
necessarily
Gotcha.
put on your page.
Gotcha. All right. I turned it off. Dude, man. Holy shit. All these got like 200. There's another 273. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I think the show's prologue is way better than the books. Rosamund Pike is great. Oh, so that's what he's doing. Fissy's just posting Rosamund Pike shit.
I think he's just, from what I understand, he took all of the lists from the worst moment tournament,
and
he's got like 300 of them listed out, and just every day he posts a random one.
I mean, look, he's getting look at this shit. He's got 700.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he needs to cancel the Rings of Power and Wheel of Time and apologize for them.
He's replying. So he's replying to Grums. He's not. That one's not a Fitzy tweet.
Who is Grums? Is Grums somebody I should be following?
He's a video game guy. He's an anti-woke video game.
Okay, that's good. Guy. I like that. All right, cool.
Yep.
Oh boy. All right. So let's see what time. Well, we can look a little bit. So we have time. That was quite the detour from what we're going to be doing here. But
yeah.
Man, what a fucking post, Max. You're not wrong.
Hang on, let me grab a water.
Let's see here. Yeah, Rand never banged Lanfear. Huge. Yeah, that alone, right? That alone. Yesterday I went grocery shopping. I saw a random dude. Then today I went to the hardware store. I saw the same dude. That's when I knew he was a dark friend. You're being followed. Oh man, it must have been one of those people who skips description and reads only the dialogue. There are people that do that. That's crazy. If that's actually real. I promise we don't need to watch this YouTuber ever. She says nothing of value.
This is true.
We're gonna take a look because I said I would, but we're probably gonna do something different here. We'll see. We're probably they're gonna say some shit, and we're gonna say what the show probably would have done. We'll like. We're gonna give it our rendition of what we think the show would actually do. All right, here we go.
Welcome back to another Wheel of Time.
I don't need that. Let's go. Speed, ludicrous speed.
8.
That 2 might be too fast.
It's going to be a bit of an experiment. I mean, I've done this sort of thing before, but basically, I asked members of my Discord server to. I probably should have just said that at the beginning, because I mean, given the topic of this video, that's how far they would go. But yeah, if you have not finished the entire series of books of the Wheel of Time, not a safe video. All right, listen to whatever.
Wait, maybe I should have listened to this. See what we're doing here. I need to slow it down though. All right.
All she's saying is that she has comments on her Discord that she's going to read and then talk about them.
Okay. Let me get. Okay, I guess.
There you go. That's it.
It's a tragedy that she has that many more patrons than me.
Okay.
Oh wait, I don't have Patreon. That's right. So I'm kidding. I need to start doing lore videos. That's what I need to do.
There you go.
Yeah.
That is from the Dark One, but it's not all caps, so it's.
This is definitely not the Dark One, but just to say.
Alex. This one's from Alex. Liana training Egwene in the ways of being a novelist. She's watched Swan get where she was.
This is the most retarded thing I've ever heard in my life. Why would Leon be like? This doesn't even work in the stupid show. Leon is the disgraced fucking
keeper
of the Chronicles. Who cares if fucking Suwan is dead? Why would Leon be the one to step into the play? Like, well, I mean, Leon is should be dead right next to Suwan. In the show, they straight up executed Suwan. Leon is next.
Yeah. Also,
Leon and escaping.
Yes. Also, and I'm confused here. No, Leanne did not watch Swan grow to become Amerlin. In fact, I mean, if Swan is 80 and she was still an apprentice at 60, and Swan wasn't in the tower, that means Leanne basically can't have even.
Well,
The Leanne timeline doesn't even make sense.
well, they're saying the Dark One is saying this because the person that really did help, Egwene develop a lot of her Amerlin's training has no head right now.
Is dead.
They
Maybe-
killed her.
Maybe
So,
that's, maybe that's the better argument. Wait, why would Leanne need to train Egwene? Why didn't Swan do that?
She's walking around with no head. That's why.
Now,
Okay,
I'm going to tell you,
Oh God, did she say this is a great idea? Please tell me she says it's a great idea.
Jen, if you watched my Swan therapy video, what did I call those videos? Basically,
I didn't know.
Did she just say I like all those videos? You're just like pumping up your...
She said if you watched any of my Swan therapy videos.
And I liked all those videos. She's just pumping. Man, I love my own videos. Okay.
when I talked to Jen after the season finale, she sold me on this a bit more because I was a little quite sad about watching or not getting to see Swan's post stilling arc. So that's a whole thing. And she did sell me on the Lyanna doing it thing, which I think would be cool.
Who gives a fuck?
Why
are we discussing who is training Egwene? How about she just fucking figures it out for herself?
has Leanne given any impression of being a teacher, smart, capable of escaping the White Tower?
She couldn't even protect Egwene. She couldn't even protect Swan during the fucking 15 minutes of cringe.
Yeah. Cody, I'm aware we buried the lead in the Swan therapy videos. Some things are just too dark to.
I have no idea, but yeah, I don't think I want to know. But yeah,
Spaced Oyster also crushed it here. I think you were saying that too.
What? Bold of them to assume that the Shogun needs training. Yeah, exactly. Egwene's just gonna figure it out on her own. She don't need no. She don't need no training. Yeah.
And Lyanna in the show was
But why is this a deep concern that we need? Like, who cares?
a queen and a diva. She was amazing. So it would
She was a queen and a diva.
have been cool to see. However, someone in the comments gave an idea that I like.
Oh God. Oh God.
Genuinely, what did Leanne do?
Well, she
in-
has to get back to her coven, or her vampires might run loose.
Does Leanne have 10 lines of dialogue in this show?
Maybe, but most of them are like mother. Mother.
She's amazing. Like,
She's a diva. Diva queen bitch.
What are you basing this on?
Is that what it is? It's just lesbians melting down because Swan lost her head? Well, at least it was. Well, I guess she is black. Never mind.
That actually sounds amazing, but I'd have to watch that later.
Better, and I think it works. I'm already jumping to the end. I'm just realizing for spoilers, but it works so well with where this character's eventual arc goes, and like Varen doing it. They left Varen.
Varen training Egwene how to be Amerlin. Why would Varen doesn't know how to be Amerlin?
Varen also has way more important things to do.
Yeah, let's strap Varen to the tower so she can't go anywhere. Sounds good. Varen, how'd you get across the world to do these other things? A horse? It's pretty fast, Varen. All right, fuck it. I traveled. I'm gonna. It's like,
In the tower, in the show for season 3, in the books, during Varen in the tower, but
Next.
just fleeing. They didn't even lit up, and so I think
right,
I
next.
peaked from the one power, and so
Stating the obvious, that's adversary, and everyone wanted to see. Why is it? Did only one person post suggestions in this
I
thread?
don't know, man.
Ending the chosen fleeing. The cleansing would have been amazing, and I really hope that they do my favorite part of the cleansing, which is that Moggy shows up.
There's no way they would have done the cleansing right.
No, not a chance. I'm trying to think what the cleansing would have been.
They would have had a real funnel. Rand is like holding up a funnel and channeling, like, channel the one power through my funnel. But they can't even do that because Shadow Logoth is nothing.
Yeah.
Shadow Logoth is just this dirty city.
God.
I don't even like. It would just be a bunch of fireworks and shit. Like, I don't know what they would do for the cleansing. Does anybody have any idea how they would do the cleansing? I don't even like it.
It would be like all 5 women, like, leading the circle, and Rand would just be the battery. Is what? It
Wait,
would
wait,
be.
wait! But we have to. We're forgetting something. A big problem, major problem here. Will.
In this show, there is no Sidene.
Well, that too, but also that Moraine is alive.
This is true.
So Moraine would be participating in the cleansing, probably doing it all by herself.
Mm-hmm.
With maybe Rand would say, "All right, Moraine, I have a mission for you. Since you have the Sarkarin, since you have Saccharin now, and you have learned how to use it, go cleanse Sidene." And she'll be like, "What is Sidene? You said they were the same. Remember when I was crying and you bitch slapped me?"
Mm-hmm.
Turns out I was wrong.
Constantly.
Oh my god. Turns out I was incorrect. Go cleanse it now. It's like, I'm just learning what this is. What do you mean go cleanse it? Let's go. And then that also won't work either because now he's charging Moraine around, which we all know wouldn't happen with Rose and Pike. So
Ready, like, okay, I've been sent in to fight. Visuals, and
right.
the visuals of it would have been very,
here,
very cool.
I want to over under if the next who yes or no in chat. Is the next idea going to be from the same person or a new poster?
I'm going new poster.
Will's going with new poster. What do you guys think? Do you think should I do a poll? Or should I just go with chat? Maybe
just let it roll. You're good. This is an hour-long video. Man.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Definitely something that I wanted to see. Words like Elaine and Nynaeve shenanigans.
Oh, it's a new person.
We got some of that in the Tenchiko storyline.
Elaine Nynaeve shenanigans. Dumais Wells cleansing of Sidene.
Elaine and Nynaeve shenanigans in this show sounds like literal.
Oh god, it sounds like plus we all know it wouldn't be Elaine and Nynaeve shenanigans in the show. It would be Elaine and Avienda screwing.
Yep.
The cleansing of Sidene, so we talked about the cleansing already. Dumais Wells, I still think you're onto something. We were talking about this earlier. Will says, what do you guys think? Will says that for season 4, Rand would spend at least 5 episodes in the box.
Definitely.
I think who was it? Somebody in chat said it would be all 8 episodes.
Max said, I think all 8.
Yeah, Max said all 8 episodes. I think 5 or 6 is pretty good, but they'll let him out to beat him, and then he'll get back in. But I'm thinking at least 5. I think 5 is a good number. What do you guys think? Do you think it'd be the whole 8 and the grand finale would be him getting out, or do you think it would be less than that? I think a high number is because then we get rid of the main character and we can focus on the other characters like that Reddit poster says, right? That's just better, right?
Oh, yeah. You can focus on all the other characters.
6 is that's a good. Yeah, 6 is pretty good. So this person's idea for season 4 is to have two of the characters who are together at the end of season 3 do stuff together in season 4. Great idea. Really knocked that one out of the park. We dodged a bullet with the show never getting to do Demise Wells, Girl Boss Egwene, and Aes Sedai, and the Aes Sedai would have saved the day whilst Rand cried on his knees. Yeah, I think
100%.
I think it. Well, and that's the thing too. I don't. It would
Moraine
be
cradling Rand's head in her lap as he cries at the end of Dumai's Wells would have caused an actual homicide by Dane. Like, Dane actually would have killed a person.
Well, and then on top of that, I don't think they were setting up Asherman anywhere. So
No.
I think it would have been evil Aes Sedai versus good Aes Sedai. It Dumai's
100%.
Wells with no Asherman.
100%.
Yeah, a lot of people were pushing back on me for that. I think it's probably because they want Asherman, but I don't think Asherman are going to be in the show at all.
Demise Wells, come on, we yes. Although part of me doesn't want to see it. There's a meat grinder. There's a sorry, you put through a look where my
Part of me doesn't want to see it. We all know why you don't want to see it. It's because they would have done a shit job.
Yep.
Yeah, it would have been a meat grinder, all right.
On something Min says in season 1.
Wait.
Patrick, give me Val and Luca and the circus. Now, I'm pretty sure.
Why?
Okay, she's about to say something about Min and the circus. And
okay.
Based on something.
You want me to play it first?
Go. Okay, I didn't listen to this part, but.
Oh, okay. I'll go back. Here we go.
Give me Val and Luca and the circus. Now, I'm pretty sure, based on something Min says in season 1, that there was always plans to bring us the circus, right? There was something about carnivals or something.
No!
Really?
No! Min's crazy carny aunts sold her as a circus freak. No, that is not a sign that Val and Luca was going to be in this show.
What do you mean? That's foreshadowing.
God. Unironically, Val and Luca would be my favorite character if we found out that he had Min Jong-un locked in a cage like a circus freak.
Oh god, Showman would fit in the circus perfectly. Oh my god. What would they do to replace Min in the lead up to Demise Wells? Have Egwene be captured and she will break out of the shield on her own. Of course.
No, they just wouldn't have a second person be captured.
Yeah, exactly. To be fair, the show's main characters Go ahead.
To be fair, all the show's main characters are freaks enough to be in a circus. That's the best place for them. I would say prison, but basically anything away from civilized society would probably work.
Yeah, we need to bring back Errol? Well,
the Kyrene
we need more funny farms. That's what we need. More funny farms in Randland. That's what we need.
Unfortunately,
Silence. There we go.
Farron would murder all the orderlies.
Like, I'm very curious as to what the show would have done with that, or could do with that. Again,
it would have been a fucking freak show.
Nothing.
The circus would have been such a freak show. Can you there'd be 18 bearded women or bearded ladies? It'd be fucking crazy.
It would just be everybody from rave sex parties. That's all it would
Yeah, exactly. You're right. They just film their fun at home. That would be how they save money. It's just a camera at his house on a weekend. But we got to add the Aelfin boots. They'll be there.
You can do all kinds of cool shit, or just elephants. But anyway, you can do all sorts of cool things with that. I wonder what vibe they would have done and who they would have gotten. And now I think Nathan Fillion, and he doesn't get as creepy because he doesn't. But so I like him.
Nathan Fillion is Van and Luca. Are you high?
With what budget, bro?
Nathan Fillion is not touching this shit with a 20-foot pole. No way.
Like, another one of those things where I'm just like,
doesn't fit Val and Luca either, anyways. But whatever.
Yeah, I'm just gonna not. I had further thoughts on this, like very interesting, exotic.
Are you still talking about Val and Luca?
Season 3.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Wow, Little based there, Sage. If they didn't shut the door with season 3.
Does that mean if he's not dead?
No. Well, I was thinking about the fact that they made Fail's parent or Fail's mama Darkfred.
No, there's that too.
But also the fact that Perrin is going to get executed in 8 hours into season. Oh God!
Fail's just they tried to save him and it's too late. And so, but Fail goes crazy, and they get his body, and she just starts carrying around Perrin's head. And she's like, "Hi, I'm Perrin." And fucking, she has a psychotic break. Oh, that would be
Perrin
great.
meeting his in-laws in the books. For me, that's not one of my favorites storylines. However, I think it would have been more interesting in the show because they did. I don't think they shut that door. I think they made it be able to drama and more conflict. Obviously, I like Davram. Everybody likes Davram, but
Why is it more complex? Because fucking now
They
she's
made
evil.
the mom evil. Unless she's one of the good dark friends.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
she's like
yeah.
mid.
She won't melt if she doesn't. If she doesn't, right? She's the non-melter.
it's not
Like, why is it more? Jesus, all these
it's not a
people,
storyline
man.
that when we get to, I'm like, ooh, yay, Dira and Dav. Like, I don't get excited that they're coming. I just, oh yeah, they're here. That's my feeling when they don't know how many know if they're going to don't know what people maybe Dav it up. I don't think they shut the door bug. They just typewriter tornado bug. I always loved seeing Rand and Asmodean interact, pointing out the
I always love seeing Ren and Asmodean interact, pointing out the difference between these kids from the middle of nowhere and these competent badasses. Brigitte, all of her becoming Elaine's warder, more about the culture with.
Oh my God.
No, erase all the fucking warder tickling sessions, please.
Right?
Fuck.
Okay. I always loved seeing Rand and Asmodean interact. Fair. That
Yeah.
would have been fun.
Yeah.
If only we had Asmodean.
Or his stand-in. We didn't. His stand-in Samuel. We didn't turn him into spider webs. If one or the other survived, right?
Right. Pointing out the differences between these kids from the middle of nowhere and these competent badasses. Fucking where, bro?
Yeah. Which competent badasses are we talking about?
Like
I haven't found one of those. There's no competent badass. I don't know where you've like. Is there one in the book or in the show?
Rand has fought with his sword like 3 times, and I think gotten his ass beat all 3 times. Like, what are we even doing?
Well, that's why he's got to cheat, man. That's why he uses his missiles.
Right? Matt is a fucking buffoon. Perrin as a competent badass is just humorous at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Brigitte. Oh my God. Can you imagine this show adding another old woman? Like, just kill Rand and Perrin at this point.
Dude, she would have a silver bow and silver hair, and everything would be silver. She'd be walking around in like silver. The sun would be reflecting off her. It would just be mirrors, like her fucking outfit.
Should be Emma Stone.
Because Mogideon's an actual spider. So since she's Bridget Silverbow, everything has to be silver. So she's just gonna be like a disco ball walking around. That would have been great.
Mm-hmm.
The show needs less warder drama, not more. Warders are meant to be stoic background characters. See more than they are heard. See more than they are heard, not the focus of any scene. Yeah, they're just bodyguards that are supposed to be basically invisible protectors. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to, talk to an Aes Sedai and almost not realize the warder is standing next to him. That's why they have, these color changing cloaks.
Yep.
differences between these kids from the middle in books land show because Rand interact in the books. I'm trying to think if we're ever in Asmodean's head. I think maybe once or twice. But in Rand, is his teacher, but he knows who Asmodean is, so he doesn't trust him. It would be very interesting to see this from the show's perspective because the show is by definition it's third person. Like they can try.
Yeah, it would be great if we fucking didn't like you already said, eliminate any possibility of that shit happening.
Mhm.
Lion Ant. So I think it would be really interesting to see their interactions from the outside and to see Vitriol opportunities for more music because
Ugh.
it's a gimme, right? Like she's such an awesome badass woman and
Yeah, because we need more of those. Like the show isn't inundated with badass, what they call badass women. Ugh.
streaming service here. This is what we've added to the show. Like this second or whatever. It's so good. No, it's true. We never did.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Is this a Fitzy post?
No, I don't think so.
Never really
It
did.
reads exactly
I don't
like
know
a
how they would do
Fitzy
it.
post.
It does. What is she? I didn't. We never got the Wolf Dream. Honestly, I just want that. Also, Perrin got the worst of the cliffhangers after the otherwise really great. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. The battle, dude. The battle of the Two Rivers sucked. I am sorry. I know people want to try and say this, and people that are just not interested are sort of just blinded by the action. Like there's action happening. Like it's so weird how when there's action happening, people are more likely to like something, even when it's pure fucking garbage. Episode 7 is pure garbage. It's one of the worst action set pieces of the whole fucking series. It is absolute shit.
Legitimately incoherent most of the time.
Fucking ridiculous. Not just the choreography, the whole battle. It's total nonsense.
But yes, also you never got the Wolf Dream. Incredible. Incredible. You never got the Wolf Dream.
Well, and that's one of those things. We were even being fair. They had the perfect moment to have Hopper and Perrin do something in the Wolf Dream when Egwene is poking around at people.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you have Perrin go, Egwene, what the fuck are you doing here? And Hopper look at her and go, you're too strongly, get out, and kick her out of the dream.
Mm-hmm.
But no, we can't even do that shit because we're not fans of the books. We don't realize that Hopper does that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Hey, they cut Rand to Asmodee, but we got lots of time on the little girls instead, and MaxiPad.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Brigitte song scene for fucking Emmy shit. Oh no. I'm the silver bow, bitch. Look at me and my silver bow.
If they made Brigitte
I'm a
a
hero
cigarette
of the
smoking
Lord.
lounge singer, I would,
They got what's her face from fucking Terminator. Fucking
Sarah Connor,
Sarah Connor. Why can't I remember her name?
Linda Hamilton.
I'll be back.
Oh, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No. It's Sarah No.
Linda Hamilton.
Linda Hamilton's got that gravelly ass voice now. That's she says. I'll be back in the fucking new one. She's like, I'll be back. Don't worry. I gotta go get some cigarettes. I'll be back. It's like
After her dialysis.
Linda Hamilton as Brigitte Silverbow. I miss Gail Kane.
not,
Gail Kane. She's got a
not unattractive enough.
Hello, I'm Bridget Silver. All right, moving on.
Yeah, no, it's true. We never did. Never really did. I still don't know how they would do it. I still have no because the Wolf Dream is like
They did
This is
the
where
World
you-
of Dreams.
This is where we get disingenuous defense of the fucking show. They did the World of Dreams. It's the same fucking thing. Only there's a wolf talking.
Watch Twilight.
My God. So we got a preview of Show Brigitte in F4. She just traded the bow in for a board.
Yeah, that silver all over.
That's right. You're right. That'd be so good. Brigitte Silver Surfer bow.
Play the fucking video.
Okay, sorry.
proper sending thoughts if you're in the dream come to think, like always basically had to take that, but I don't know how they would have done it in the show. There's been a couple suggestions.
Oh my god, get some. It's not that hard.
And so the Two Rivers people are like, no.
I still think what they should have done is they should have animated the World of Dreams.
That would have been so fucking cool, right? I think that would be fucking awesome. That would have been so fucking cool.
Bro, I would have had the Parent Slayer fight look like an episode of Naruto.
Like that would have been. That's such a missed opportunity. You're so fucking right. And then there's no doubt. Well, that's part of the problem because some of it they want, you know, and then the Dark Friend Social, you could fucking like have the Trolloc actually eat that little girl. But no, I think that would be brilliant. Having it just switch to World of Dreams being just like anime or low tier drawing, like just I think that's a great idea. That's cool.
And yeah, a lot of people say Parent's story falls off in quality at that point in the books, because he kind of that's like.
Excuse me?
I think she's saying after book 4.
Well,
his character arc as book 4. And
yeah, because a lot of it is surrounded around him trying to save Fael. So
we saw his
it's sort of like McQueen.
Yeah.
Oh, what is it? Hedoism bots Grendel. No, who gives a fuck about Grendel's palace? Jesus Christ. One
of my favorite scenes in the series. Not her palace,
no, I don't want to see her. Like, I mean, you know what I mean. Like, obviously, like Rand doing that, yes, but oh shit, that's right. Alien Earth got another episode today. My bad.
Good grief. I'm assuming that show has remained utterly unwatchable.
I haven't seen it. Through episode 3, yes, terrible. It's been really bad.
Ugh.
All right.
Did they mention Asmodeus? I can't remember. But Grendel would have been amazing in the show. She's got a lot of.
No, she would have been some fat bitch. It would have been horrible.
Right. Like
I'm not even gonna censor myself. She would have been some fat, ugly Mexican or something, and it'd be like, what the fuck?
In a good show, Grendel would have been cool.
Yes.
In this 100%. Show, ugh.
Yeah, that's what we need. We need Grendel and Tuon. Let's add even more fucking annoying bitches. Awesome.
Personality. I wonder, like, been very antagonists are other Forsaken. I'm very at that. See, Shane is it extra. I have a whole video where I'm breaking down.
Well, too bad. I really needed the night. Well, too bad you didn't get it. Instead, you got Nynaeve parting the Red Sea and being happy that she failed. And I would love to see the dynamics of her being captive of Nynaeve and Elaine in the introduction into. Wait. Oh, you want to see well, you're not going to see that either. That group of 4.
That branch of storylines are some of my favorite parts in the whole books.
You're not gonna, not gonna see that shit. That's for sure.
Right.
Well, we're not gonna see any of this, but you weren't gonna see any of this because obviously, Mo Gideon has Super Leandrin on her side.
We needed therapy after any things. As a war crime. Nynaeve hates this. Like, she absolutely hates it. Putting on her wear it, and as much.
I'm fascinated. What does she think was a war crime?
Yeah, a lot. The fact that she's keeping.
What's that?
She said the word war crime. What does she think is a war crime?
Oh God, I didn't.
This. Like, she absolutely hates it. Putting on the bracelet in book 2 for her was one of the most horrifying things. She put it on, and the plan was to put it on Elaine, and she refused. Put the collar on Elaine, and she refused because it was disgusting to her, and she hated the way that felt. And the fact that she had to keep wearing that bracelet for the entire time that Gideon was prisoner, and eventually she doesn't want to wear it, and it ends up on Egwene so much because Nynaeve hates it. Like, she absolutely hates that she has done this, and that she's as evil as she knows Maki is. The fact that she's keeping a human being in that position, I just think that is a dynamic that the show could have played with a lot, and it could have been so fun. It could still be so fun. Again,
I don't remember.
I love it. Okay, yes, and the introduction, of course, of Brigitte, 100%.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be the war crime thing, so that's why I
think she was saying that the use of the Adom was a war crime, which probably. I don't think you're supposed to use slaves, but that obviously can't be that noticeable because everybody commits war crimes all the time in this show. Or in the show and in the books. Like,
Yeah. Shit. Oh,
I like
all right.
they all play off of each other really well. Okay, yeah, with Megiddian and that branch of storylines were some of my favorite parts of the whole book. Certain character actually
Yeah.
into that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
considering
there's
Yasha
another
wanting
one.
to do the box
Jesus.
since day one, because Yasha read
Definitely the box and Demise Wells.
from episodes 3 through 8, Rand would be in the box.
Yeah, at least. Do you think 3 to 8? Or I think probably 2 to like 7.
That could be.
Yeah.
Like Rand's
so-
Merlin and seeing her navigate the Rebel Tower. God, I cannot imagine anything more miserable.
What
to-
Rebel Tower? There's not going to be anybody there to organize it.
Right? She kills.
Like, they're like who sent out the warning bells to get? They're both gone. They're fucked.
Yep.
Nobody's there to run. We haven't come on.
Nynaeve versus which you should have gotten already.
Yeah,
Wolf
Nynaeve-
Dreams, which you should have gotten
not
already.
gonna happen. Yeah,
Black
Black Tower
Tower
Ashman.
You're not gonna get
Asmodean, you're not gonna get.
get.
You should have had it. Rand's relationship with the maidens. Who gives a fuck? Redstone
Doesn't
doorway
exist.
and the fallout. With the emotional fallout that would cause emotionally for the episode 5 and Lan. What?
Moraine getting tackled through the door.
Oh! Cleansing of Sidene. There's so much more. Yeah.
You should have gotten half of those things already if the
Yeah.
show wasn't ass.
Yes, it happened. Yeah. It's funny that like 4 of the things on that list should have already been done. Yeah. Wild. I'm not sure why she keeps saying that she wanted to see from the books, considering what we all saw never was from the books. What's she smoking? Yeah, it's true. It would have been cool if somebody was in her Discord and said like, I would love to see the Eye of the World. I would love to see Rand fight Turok. I would really love to see Ingtar's Redemption, like sort of listing stuff from like 2 books ago. What's up, Lady B?
Hi, baby
that,
cat.
oh my god, you would want to sink your teeth into that. Also, really, with 5 and 6 would probably say well, no, but that's not amazing. Saladar, but I forgot. Sorry.
Salad bar? Yeah, no, you can
90
skip salad bar. That's fine.
Yes, that. Oh, that's all of it. Women, there is more in this peak. A lot. I mean, it's peak 91. She brings
Max,
Nynaeve
why did we have to
up,
watch
she's
this
repeated
again?
Like and then Logain does the exact same thing to multiple women and does it one.
Oh no!
Wait.
Go back. This is insane.
Obviously.
This is
Ooh,
one of her
Ishy.
craziest
I
things.
could see them having Ishy.
Where?
The part
I don't
about
think that Damodred was going to be in
Logain.
the show. So which male Forsaken would have made it to the last? So of the male Forsaken that they've introduced, none of them feel competent enough to have made it. Robin, Ishy, obviously. Ooh, I guess Ishy probably would have been Ishy. I could see them having Ishy last all the way through, like Moradin. Oh, but no, it can't be Lan fighting Ishy. That doesn't make any sense. Samael, obviously not. Amazing. They could do so much with Matt. So good. Nynaeve traveling through the borderlands, assembling the army for amazing to see. And Alyssa the Brown Azure response, yes. Oh yes, that reminds me of another one I forgot. Randon Lose Theron's, yes, dynamic once he starts manifesting in his head.
I'm
I
trying
wonder if
to.
that's
So
what they're
wait,
going
where?
for. If there's
So
like a
I missed
scene
it.
in
Where's the Logain thing?
So good
I don't know.
in the books that
There
Oh,
you go.
yeah.
Alana does like the real moment is her healing Logain. That's not the emotional beat. It can be emotional, but Liana is not a character that we know as much. Her healing of Swan is a beautiful moment, and the way that Swan reacts, and she brings Nynaeve something super tea at the end. Like it's beautiful, and I love that moment. I absolutely love it. I hear even her healing Logain. I know that that's actually the moment, but like the real moment is her healing Logain. That's not the emotional beat for me. I don't even even people who really love Logain. I don't think you love him by this point in the books. He's like a tangential character. I do not love Logain. I'm just gonna say this in the show they've done interesting things with him, and maybe they wouldn't have him be like a war criminal by the end because.
Okay, so if you're talking about war criminals at the end,
He's talking about Logain being a war criminal by the end of the book.
yes,
Are we talking about the kiss?
yes, the
Fuck
bond,
off.
right?
Yeah, you only saving their lives, but okay.
I was gonna say the
Would you rather them be killed?
The
Yeah.
alternative was murder, also, which they were trying to do to him.
Yeah. So you'd rather have him killed them instead of imprisoned them in a more satisfactory way, which they ended up enjoying and choosing to stay.
Yes. Wait.
Yeah.
It's gonna get worse though.
Oh, really? Okay.
Let her go.
Logain does some shady shit in the books that Alana does it too and gets raked over the coals and hated by the fandom, deservedly so. And then Logain does the exact same thing to multiple women and does it worse later. And everybody's like, but no, he's cool. And
Does it worse later? What's she talking about?
She apparently feels that Logain bonding the two Aes Sedai that are trying to kill him is the same but worse than Alana bonding Rand.
When Rand is just sitting there having a discussion and her fucking just reaching over and bonding him is worse than him getting the jump on the two girls that are trying to kill him and saving their lives by bonding them.
Yes, that is, and she has said this multiple times. She has planted her flag on this issue.
Well, I'm pretty sure he gives them the choice, right? I mean, he bonds them, and then like they don't have. Well, I guess he's punishing them. They are prisoners of war at that point. But
yeah,
I mean, he could be beating the shit out of them, but
Mm-hmm.
pisses me off. Anyway,
Well, what would have been better is for them to go to the dungeons of Mazrim Tame, the Forsaken. I'm sure Tame would have treated them just fine.
Just great.
Yeah,
Excellent.
It wasn't. It's not like Logain knew he could just leave them. He didn't have the resources to shield them and just keep them prisoner. And we all know what Tame's solution would have been: kill them or still them.
Yep.
So, maybe Logain made a choice that he didn't really like, but did anyways because that's the only way. You're also missing the fact that that's the only way they know how to bond. That's how they were taught how to do the bond as male channelers. That's just the way they know how to do it.
That's Lady B makes another great point. Rand has forbidden the Black Tower from harming Aes Sedai. So
yeah, that's true too.
Yeah.
So it's just like, oh, kissy face, bad.
but the emotional beat of
Alana just taking just completely jumping Rand and forcing him into a bond when he's doing nothing but looking for advice. And she just goes, I had the opportunity to bond the Dragon Reborn, so I took it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's she's perfectly innocent. Whatever.
Nynaeve healing stilling for me lands when she heals Swan and Lyanna, specifically though Swan, because Swan is the character.
You're an idiot then. Sorry. It lands when she heals fucking Logain because she did something that should never have been possible. Yep. She did the impossible without cheating, mind you. And like all of Egwene's freaking discoveries and Elaine's discoveries, they're cheating because they're using Moghedien to learn how to do those things. Nynaeve discovered how to do something that even the Forsaken thought wasn't possible.
Yep.
And it didn't resonate with you when she did it the very first time. She's just probing his mind, and she's like, oh, I wonder if I did this. If she hits the little fucking thing, it heals the little thing in his head. He's like, what the fuck? I can channel, and that did. Oh man, that. Next page. It's like, come on, stop.
Yeah,
sorry, go ahead.
One of the best sequences ever. Like the level of terror that she has when it's like, I freed Logain, or I healed Logain. Oh, that's awesome! I healed Logain. Oh God, I healed Logain.
It's like what? I just healed the false dragon who fucking what? Right? I mean, just like to say that didn't land from her, just from Nynaeve's point of view.
Yes.
Like even if you don't like Logain, you're telling me that didn't land from Nynaeve's point of view?
Yeah,
I don't believe you.
Insane talk.
Well, we made it about halfway through. I have to get ready for work, so I'm going to save you the other half. I think that was a good place to stop, anyways. But look. That was a lot. Look, I'll put it this way: that was a lot less. That was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Just bear with me, because it's not like, oh, we're like I thought it was going to be complete denial that they're not making season 4, and like they're making plans for season 4. Not like, oh, this is what I wish I could see in season 4 if they were making it. At least it wasn't like, oh, don't worry, we're gonna. I thought they were like, this was a fully confident, we're saving Wheel of Time season 4, and this is what they should do video. So at least it's not that.
I genuinely, I do think that's a video we should do. Though is okay. Amazon renewed.
I think we
for
should.
Season 4. Steve, you are the new showrunner. What are we doing?
Wait, so should we do it so if I was Rafe Judkins or if I was doing it to fix it?
No, if they said Prophet of the Dragon, we understand mistakes were made.
How do you fix this shit?
Here is $100 million for you to spend on season 4. Talk to me in a year when it's done. How would you do it?
Okay. And then we do what we think they were gonna do.
Sure, I think that'd be another good stream.
No, we could do that. Fuck yeah. Yeah, because we do what we would do and then speculate on what we thought they were planning on doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Yeah,
that sounds fun. Fuck yeah, let's do it. I'll say yes to that right now. We can do that next stream.
There you go.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you everybody for hanging out. The show has gone too far. I don't. We could do something. They've left us. Look, they've left. You guys are forgetting. They've left us a little nugget. Okay, there's a nugget called Kalendor that is left on the field. We can do some things with Kalendor. So it's a stretch. It would be weird, but
a lot of work needs to be done.
There's a lot of work to pull it around, but Kalendor's in play, and frankly, the Wolf Dream is in play too. And they didn't fuck up Lord Luke. Lord Luke didn't get touched, so Lord Luke is safe. So we have a few little pieces we can play around with. They didn't bring back Ishii yet.
Mm-hmm.
So first thing you do is expand it back to 13 Forsaken and get Agnor and Baltimore on the field somewhere.
There you go.
Somehow get back to the Eye of the World and do the real Eye of the World. Rand, you have been tricked. That was not the Eye of the World. Come back to the Blight.
That was actually loose there. It's store cash where he keeps his Argrill.
Yeah, you fucked up. So you were actually being manipulated by that dark friend Moraine. She has been trying to free the Forsaken all along.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Absolutely. Tam is untouched too. You're right. Tam is and Matt is basically a you have him fall back through the doorway and start down the right track. Maybe, I don't know, but that sounds like fun. We should do that. So we can add. I'm sure the chat would have plenty to say about that one. So we'll have to figure out when we're available to do that because that'll be fun. And I'll try and post it a little bit sooner so you guys can see when we're actually doing it a little bit ahead of time. So, but thank you all for being here. Hey, what's up, Staple Bow? I didn't see it pop in here. What's up? But yeah, I gotta run, get ready for work. Will, thanks as always. It was fun, good times, and yeah, we'll see you very soon on the next one, guys. I have a review of Ember Dark. I think it's okay. If you're interested, go check it out, and hopefully there'll be some more book lore stuff and some other things popping up on the channel here if you're interested. So thank you very much, and we will see you very soon. Bye. All hail the Lord Dragon.